What's going on? What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and board. Man, what it do, man? It's definitely a slow day in the boxing universe. Shout out to the whole Lions Den boxing community, man. And definitely it's gonna be an interesting live stream. Shout out to everybody that's already in the chat. Like I said, man, nobody can beat me in a debate. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? When somebody call my name out, most time I don't even respond to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't respond. But I wasn't even aware the video that Fred from Barbershop Conversation dropped. And it's funny how people can mix your words up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's boycotting boxing. Last time I checked, I never stopped boycotting boxing. Boycotting boxing is not talking about it. I'm the biggest promoter of boxing on YouTube, probably. I'm not one of these channels that just talk about the big fights. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into it. I'm not afraid. I can talk boxing from lower weight classes to top weight classes. I don't drop videos for clickbait or for views or nothing like that. I do this because it's fun, to be honest. And it's an extra. Actually, it's a little bit change in the nigga pocket. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't do it for that. Anybody that been following me since the beginning, no. Nigga, I've been dropping 10 videos a day, shit, since damn near since the beginning. Since I got this setup that I got, that motherfuckers want to know consistently. People keep asking me, how do you do it? How do you do it? The game is to be sold, never to be told. All right. You know, nobody can keep up with the quality and my rapid production of videos. And also, when it's nothing to talk about, who's still producing videos? You know, motherfuckers just talk about the same AJ Wilder, Fury Wilder, the same old, same old. Who hit y'all from different angles consistently? Me. Who's talking about George Groves, Calvin Smith on this bitch? Motherfuckers from the UK not talking about that. I talked about that. When Zeus Shimon bust his eye, when nobody talk about that, I talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Dogbow, Grimo Rigondeaux, who was the first person talking about that fight? Motherfuckers talking about that bitch Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I was the first person to drop that video in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to just keep it real. I don't just talk about the major boxing fights. You know what I'm saying? And to keep it a buck, I mean, how can you cover boxing? And I'm going to get into the gist of the video in a minute. But how can you cover boxing? And Fred went to the Carlos Ocampo fight and went to the Errol Spence fight and said, I never seen Carlos Ocampo fight. I mean, how can you do that? You know, how can you give an assessment and how can you satisfy the need of your boxing subscriber base, your fan base, however you want to call them, and you never did your homework on watching the dude fight? Let's keep it real, though. Shout out to Graylin Wells. Since I got 85 to burn on that Canelo Triple G shit, shake my head bread from broke peasant to my brother CJ. Thank you. Appreciate it, my brother, man. Shout out to the Super Chat. But, like I said, dude, it's motherfuckers that just talk about the important shit, like the major shit about boxing. You know what I'm saying? The major shit. You know, and if ain't nothing major popping, now you seeing niggas video list is redundant. They can't go to they can't go through the progressions. You know, they don't know shit about the 118 118 pound tournament with Tite, Zeus Shimon, not Zeus Shimon, Tite, Inuiwa, Ryan Burnett, all them guys. They don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know shit about Sora Rivenstein, Chocolito coming back, Estrada. They don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? These dudes don't know boxing. They just know the pop. They just know the business side of boxing. And that's fine. That's what you do, interviews, shit like that. If I'm doing interviews, I don't give a fuck what car you drive. You know, I'm not interested into knowing the business, why you ain't fighting him. Nigga, I want to know, hey, Earl, man, how you cut the ring off so good? Hey, Earl, how your jab get so sharp? Nigga, how many times you see people do interviews that actually ask the technical aspect about boxing? Not too many times, but to get to the topic of discussion, I never said I was boycotting boxing. He said that I said I'm boycotting boxing. How can you boycott boxing? But let's just say, before we get deep into it, all right, how could you boycott boxing? Well, how did boxing go from having millions and millions of fans in the United States to having way less than millions of fans? You had when Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, all them dudes was fighting Sugar Ray Leonard, all them dudes. You had a great fan base in the United States. So how can you boycott boxing? How did millions and millions of boxing fans turn its back on, or how did boxing turn its back on millions and millions of boxing fans that boycott boxing? Answer me that, Freddie. Because I didn't boycott boxing, but this is a hypothetical before I get to the point of schooling you in that point. But how did so many millions and millions of American fans will turn out to watch whipping slave boys, as you said, and watch the good old boy racist owners, okay? Every Sunday. Every Sunday, you still got millions and millions and millions of fans, and even fans in the UK, fans in Canada that get the NFL Sunday ticket in the red zone, on the zone, in Canada, and wherever they get the shit at. People stream this shit from across the world, all right? How do you get people watching this shit instead of boxing? You know why? Which bring me back to the whole reason, full circle premise to this video. The reason they boycott boxing and don't really care about boxing is the main fucking reason I'm boycotting this fight, because you can't get the best fighting the best. That's why. And when you can't get the best fighting the best, then you got to fight the next guy. And that's the point of my video. People putting words in my mouth about this shit. I don't even want to continue to talk about it. I done said it so many times in so many ways. I can give you 1,000 reasons why not to watch this motherfucking fight. And I can give you some reasons about why to watch the fight. But my whole premise on why not to watch this fight, why I'm not watching as far as viewership, why I'm not strict enough telling people just to watch this shit on Showtime, my whole premise on this, why watching this fight, to give them their viewership, it's a simple fact, because both of these cowards could have fought each other last year. 2-3 years ago, they could have fought each other. Last year, they could have fought for the interim WBC title. Okay. Danny Garcia said he told Al Hammond to take some time off. Shawn Porter fought Berto. Okay, you can fight Berto. You warmed up. All right. You warmed up. You fought Berto. I'm Gucci with that. But the next fight, why don't you want to go get your belt back from Errol Spence? The same belt that Kell Brook beat you with 3 punches. Well, mainly 3 punches. A 1-2, a jab, a straight right, and an occasional hook. And he might have mixed in an uppercut here and then. All right. Why didn't you fight? Why do you want your belt back? You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody stealing your bike in the hood when you little and you see the nigga riding on your bike. Ah, man. Nigga, man, JJ can have that whole ass bike. My daddy buy me a new one. Hell no. It ain't the principle about getting a new bike. It's not the principle of getting a new bike. It's the principle that nigga took your shit. So anybody in the hood, what up, Renee 313? Anybody in the hood, what up, Angel? What up, Alex Santos? Anybody that take your shit, answer this question before I keep going. Anybody that take y'all shit, are you going to get your shit back? Or you just say, nah, fuck that, man. You know, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even if you take that loss, you feel me? Even if you take that loss, nigga, at least you showed that nigga you ain't no hoe. And at the same time, Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter been real hoish the last few years. Real hoish. Why Shawn Porter ain't pull up on Errol Spence like he did Keith Thurman, like he did Danny Garcia, when it was space and opportunity to fight? You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's not a solid fight. I ain't saying that the fight in the ring is not fucking solid. See, stop mixing my words up. I didn't say that. I ain't say that wasn't a solid fight. That never came out my motherfucking mouth. But the whole point of this shit is these niggas had the opportunity to fight the best. And these motherfuckers took tune-ups. These niggas quit, came back, claimed they was rusty, took another tune-up. Why am I watching these two fight? And for one, it ain't like they took tune-ups and it's 1 and 2 in the division fighting. That ain't the case. It ain't even like it's 2 and 3 fighting in the division. This is the 4th and 5th best fighter in the division. And if it was one belt with nobody, I mean, it'll be a good fight. It'll be an excellent good fight. But they trying to blow this shit up like this is a super fight. It's not a super fight. It's a fight between 2 cowards. I can give a hell what Kenny Porter said. I give a hell what he said. I ain't mad about what that nigga said. It is what it is. I ain't gonna never run into him. If I do, I ain't gonna be no hoe about him. I'm not giving a fuck what the daddy say. The daddy living his dream through the son. But since he want to talk about racist people, and I'm not watching it, how do you say you're not watching the NFL, but you go to a Super Bowl party? Hypocrite. I'm not ashamed. Nigga, no, don't try to twist it up, nigga. You being a hypocrite. The fuck you ain't watched the NFL all day, but you just went to a Super Bowl party, but you ain't watched the Super Bowl. Niggas be killing me with that shit. But where's Fred video about Shawn, Angel Garcia called them niggas some monkeys? He just called them niggas some monkeys. He called Terrence Crawford and that be hit a nigga. So, should you be boycotting boxing then? Don't you hear the racial overtones of Eddie Hearn saying that boy from Alabama, where that country Bama get 50 million from? Come on, nigga. Don't talk about racism, dog. Racism is all through boxing. Then you should boycott boxing if you boycott the NFL. What you mean? It's a good fight, okay? I fucking get it. It's a good fucking fight. You niggas act like this shit is Hagler Hearns. It's not. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I didn't say it was never a good fight. But what they doing to you niggas is this. They starve y'all out with all these subpar fights. And there been some good fights this year. Jack Stevenson, Lara Swift Hurd. It been some really, really good fights. But every really, really good fight this year, you got a whole bunch of fucking tune-ups. You got a whole bunch of tune-ups in between there. All these really, really good fights. And you know what? When I turn on the NFL, guess what? It's never one Sunday that I'm gypped out of something that I'm not paying for. I'm not paying $15. I ain't paying a cable bill of $200, $100 for cable and Wi-Fi and paying $15 and $20 to HBO Showtime, $5 to ESPN Plus app, and feeling shit. Damn, man. I ain't get my $15 or $20 worth of boxing this month. Never do I do that on a Sunday. I pay my cable bill, Channel 2, CBS, NBC, ESPN Basic Cable. I never leave a Sunday feeling gypped. I always see a good game. Always. If my team lose, I never feel gypped, and that's how NFL became the most popular sport. Don't talk to me about racism. You know what I'm saying? Racism is more prevalent in boxing just as it is in NFL with the white owners. So you think them same white collar people, you think they just some uppity, upper class people that just don't be racist? You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Just as Jerry Jones is milking his players, is Eddie Hearn milking the fuck out of Anthony Joshua. Am I lying? Am I telling a lie? I'm not telling a lie. That's a super fact. And just for each one of them, Don King was milking another brother. And before Don King, the people who cussed the model left in Mike Tyson hands, his managers, whatever them brothers was named, they was milking Mike Tyson. Let's keep it a fact. Let's keep it a buck. He talked about racism. Is racism? Hey, come here. Excuse me. Sit down. Here. Get right here. I ain't say lay on me. Yeah, you lay right there. My bad. But like I said, the same shit. Don't try to play the race card. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play that shit. Because that shit ain't gonna fly over here. Because boxing is one of the most racist sports in the world. Where was Fred when Conor McGregor was doing all that racist shit? Him and Floyd going back to back, and Floyd letting them be racist shit up there when they was using to sell that shit. Where was Fred when Floyd was calling Manny Pacquiao Poochie Eyes? Where was he at? Where was Fred at when Casamore called Timothy Bradley a nigga like 10,000 times on that stage? Where was he at when he was calling Kendall Holt? Angel Garcia was calling Kendall Holt a nigga. Where was Fred at talking about racism when Angel Garcia was saying all that racist shit to Amir Khan? Don't play me like that, man. Or I can't deal with the racist thing in football. Man, kill that shit, man. Kill that shit. At the end of the day, you already know what it's about. Them classes, them ages of white men, they grew up in a slave mentality, and that's what it's about. Go watch the press conference, McGregor boxing. Floyd and McGregor sold that whole motherfucker on race. You can watch the one they was in Brooklyn, I think, the press conference. Calling a spade a spade. This nigga calling a spade easily. A spade a spade. That's what he doing. He calling a spade a spade. Well, I can't support the NFL because of whoop, 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 whoop. Boxing the same way, bro. It's the same exact way. It's no difference. He just mad because I'm the resistance and motherfuckers is joining the resistance. I'm not saying get down, lay down like I'm Beanie Siegel. I'm just implying if you want to watch the fight, if you just so happen don't to have Showtime, or you just so happen to feel the same way I do, let's link up. That's all I'm saying. Let's just link up. I give a hell about Shawn Porter. Nobody care about Booster Shawn Porter. You know what? Nobody care about Shawn Porter. When the last time you heard somebody say, hey, you see that Shawn Porter fight? You going? No, nobody ever said that. So don't support it, but don't fuck with me if I watch it. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care if you watch it. It is what it is. I'm not saying that, oh, it's a shit fight. Woo, 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 woo. Not saying that. Not saying that at all. I never said I boycotted boxing. I boycott these two clown ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? I boycott these clown ass niggas because I know what they've been doing. I know exactly what they've been doing. My nigga, who told you to move? Come here. Sit down. Now you can't sit up here now. Nope. Sit down. Sit down. Lay down. Lay. And stay. All right. We got that together. We still got to support Al Heyman, brother. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck, man. Y'all can. I'm not saying you can. I'm not, man. Al Heyman ain't a squeaky clean motherfucking nigga. I ain't saying that he a dirty businessman. But guess what? All the motherfucking welterweights he got on that pay scale under the PBC banner, how many of them niggas is fighting? I don't want to hear you niggas talking about Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Jimmy fucking Cricket, Zafner Boxing. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, just because you a brother, you ain't above criticism. I can't say, oh, Bob Arum ain't making Lomachenko or Crawford fight the best, but this nigga Al Heyman got 4 fucking, what was it? Thurman, Spence, Danny, Shawn. He got 4 fucking welterweights, and ain't none of them niggas fighting. Ain't none of them niggas fighting each other. You can say, oh, Keith and Danny and Keith the Shawn fight. Good. So then why hasn't Keith fought Errol Spence? You know? You think Al Heyman calling Keith Thurman, hey, come on, man, we need you back. Nah, them niggas, man, paying bread, transferring bread for him to hold on that belt. I support Al 100%. But I'm a real ass nigga. I'm going to call it the way I see it. I got 4 fucking welterweights that's sitting there that ain't fighting. Okay? You can say what you want to say about Crawford. You can say what you want to say about Lomachenko. But you got to call a spade a spade. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? He had Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson got to hold on to that belt. I was a Adonis Stevenson supporter. He held on that belt a long ass fucking time. Thomas Williams, Saki Bika, Fonfora twice. I mean, shit. He held on to that belt a long time. You niggas was complaining about Adonis Stevenson. Al Heyman was the manager. Let's keep it real. A spade is a spade. I can't play both sides. Exactly. I couldn't say it no better. Would be more TV. We boycotting their character. Exactly. He's saying what I took me weeks to say. Easily, and I can respect that. We boycotting that character. You know, if they don't sell, then they gotta do something to get their numbers up. They gotta give us the fight we want. That's what it's about. It's crazy that he said I'm boycotting boxing though. That's crazy. How am I boycotting boxing? And I talk more boxing than he do. He say, Fred from Barbershop Conversation say, and that's the bro. I support him. Always gonna support a brother. King's gonna have disagreements, but he said I boycotted the NFL all season last year, but I went to a Super Bowl party and I don't feel bad about it. What? Motherfucker, that's like a fat nigga saying he on a diet and he done been doing good for 6 months and then he fuck around and have a relapse and go crazy for a whole day. Not a cheat meal. This nigga had a cheat whole day. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care to watch Shawn Porter. I'm going to say that off top. I don't care to watch Booster. You know, I don't really care to watch them, but at the end of the day, it's a good fight. I never said, man, if you don't watch this fight, you a hoe ass. If you watch this fight, you a hoe ass. And I honestly don't care if you do or you don't watch it. I support you 100%, whatever you feel. At the end of the day, we gonna watch it. At the end of the day, I was going to the fight. I was going to the fight. I definitely was going to the fight. But it just seemed, it's they, like he said, they character. They character showed up with a 12-pack. It's their character, bro. It's their character. What's going on, Corey Lee? I can't fuck with it, bro. I can't sit here and complain about not getting the best fights in boxing. My nigga, what you see, a rat or some shit? Hold on, I'm see if this nigga see, man. I might about to get robbed or shot, killed or some shit, nigga. Just running for it. Got me creeping around the corner. Man, that's the washing machine. Shut your ass down. Sit down. You supposed to be protecting me and shit. You running from the washing machine, man. What the fuck you doing, man? But yeah, man. But yeah, I can't fuck with that character, man. You say it's a good fight. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not. All I'm saying is this. I'm not fucking with it. As far as watching that motherfucker giving him my viewership. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stream that bitch, and if whoever want to come and watch it, come watch it. You know? But I don't want to hear none of you niggas complaining. I don't want to hear it. After the fight, 6, 7, 8 months after the fight, whenever they fight again, when they fight Andre Berto, when they talking about fighting Adrian Broner, when they talking about, oh, let me get a title defense before I fight Earl Spence, I don't want to hear it. Don't come on my page saying Earl ain't fought nobody, Terrence ain't fought nobody. Oh, fuck Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter. They fighting Adrian and Andre Berto, and I'm boycotting. Nah. Don't come back to this motherfucker, man. Don't say shit to me. I don't want to hear you niggas say shit that's trying to tell me to believe in these two coward ass niggas. I don't want to hear shit from you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't want to hear, oh man, you was right. Don't even come back and tell me we just gonna continue to ride the way we riding at that time. If Joshua Wilder is the fight that's hot, so be it. If it's Lomachenko, Mikey Garcia, we're going to talk that. But at the end of the day, I don't want to hear it. And if they do fight Earl next, and in the first and second corner of next year, I'll be like, all right, I was wrong. I'll buy Shawn Porter a shirt or Danny Garcia shirt, little swim set. I support them. I give their money back. But trying to make the correlation on the comparison, saying if you support the NFL and not boxing, look here, nigga, I ain't say boxing. I said these two foo-foo ass niggas right here. And if you want to talk about racism, you got Danny Garcia daddy calling your people a monkey. Why hasn't Kenny Porter spoke out about that? Why hasn't Kenny Porter spoke out about how Angel called him and his son a monkey? Because I'm pretty sure K. Diddy heard it by now. Since y'all want to talk about racism. Why haven't they said nothing about him calling him a monkey? He was quick to respond to Adrian Broner when Adrian Broner just said the truth. You living through your son. You drive your son cars. Your son got off-the-rack suits on. You got the best of the best. I just want to know. I'm seriously just want to know, Freddie. Why haven't you reached out to Kenny and Shawn Porter about the monkey comments? He called him a monkey. He said the ring is the ring is like Danny Garcia's circus. You know what they was. He said, Nestor said, you mean clowns? He was like, no, you know, and they cut the video off. He called them a monkey. Same Angel Garcia that called Terrence Crawford a nappy-headed nigga. Same motherfucker that said racial undertones to Amir Khan. The same motherfucker that called Kendall Holt a nigga. And then he turns around and says, oh, we not Afro Puerto Ricans. We European Puerto Ricans. Man, come on. Get the fuck up out of here. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. Preaching this racist shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because the NFL is right. The NFL is not racist. You got some racist ass owners. Most definitely. Most definitely. But in boxing, you got a whole bunch of racist people too. A whole bunch of racist people. When you go to them Deontay Wilder motherfucking things about Anthony Joshua, guess what? Deontay Wilder, oh, that old hillbilly nigga from Alabama. old country, Bama, woo, all these racist, blatant racist stuff. Eddie Hearn, oh, this old kid from Alabama, where he get 50 million from? You know what I'm saying? You think these dudes don't be talking, breaking bread and dinners and calling these niggas and shit? They milking the fuck out of them. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, man. And I salute Fred I salute Fred. I salute NFL. Okay, the NFL is not racist. The owners are racist. The commissioner are racist, and maybe the players are racist. But you telling me boxing not racist? So you telling me boxing not racist though? The same niggas that y'all punched the clock for, some of y'all, them niggas not racist? Just because Billy, Tommy, Jill, hey, hi, Daquan, how you doing today? Man, fuck that, man. That nigga get on my nerves. That's exactly what they say behind your back. So don't tell me that. You niggas shop at Walmart, them niggas racist. So what that make you? You driving the car of motherfuckers who don't like niggas. You niggas is wearing designer clothes who not meant for niggas. So what you telling me? America is racist, so why you ain't boycott America and take your black ass back to Africa? That nigga is racist. Shut up. He called them niggas some monkeys. He called Terrence Crawford a nappy-headed nigga. What's that? What's that? He ain't black. And he wasn't saying it, and he wasn't using the N-word as a word of endearment. He wasn't using it. You ain't got to block him. He didn't use that word as an endearment. He knew monkey. What the fuck you mean? He called them niggas some monkeys. Fuck you mean? I don't see y'all boycotting that fight. Niggas talking about boycotting that, talking about boycott the NFL racist. You got a fucking racist daddy that black people done got behind Danny Garcia. Now let's talk about Mikey Garcia calling Adrian Broner fucking Donkey Kong, nigga. And then when Dante pulled up on him, yeah, it was just a joke. Well, Adrian Broner's racist because he called him Mickey Mouse. Where's the fucking racial overtime become Mickey Mouse? Where? Adrian Broner say, I just beat a Mexican. Oh, he racist. He racist. Yeah. He racist. Okay, he is racist. But what about this nigga calling Kenny and Shawn a monkey? This nigga will address the fans. And Fred, ask them niggas about that. Ask them about that. He called dude niggas, the ring is Danny Circus. You know what they was in the ring. And Nestor said, what, clown? Oh, no, you know. He started doing a monkey sound and that shit went off. The fuck out of here, man. Talking about, oh, the NFL is racist. Nigga, you got a whole bunch of racists in the NFL. You got a whole bunch of hiding racists. Whole bunch of racists that manage, that promote black fighters. That look what they did to Rigondeaux. He talking about standing up for the NFL. Look what they doing to Cubans. Cubans are black. Look what they doing to them. Look what they doing to Rigondeaux. Where was you standing up for the injustice for Rigondeaux? Where was this boycott against Leo Santa Cruz? Didn't Fred have a camera in Leo Santa Cruz's face? Hey, Leo Santa Cruz, the very nigga that's just like Danny Garcia, who just like Shawn Porter, cowards. Boxing is the only sport where cowards are put on a pedestal and celebrated, and something most of the time people don't even think about. Oh man, yeah, they cowards, man. That's the only sport where cowards are celebrated. That's the only sport that cowards are celebrated. And Fred got his camera in Leo Santa Cruz. Hey, Leo Santa Cruz. I was like, you want to ask him about why he didn't fight in Rigondeaux? You know, if you're going to put a camera in his face, are you going to fight Gary Russell? I don't give a fuck about your life. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit when it comes to you. How's life? No, you can say that shit for off the camera. You can say that for off the camera, homeboy. What's going on? Why you ain't trying to rematch Frampton? Why you ain't fighting Gary Russell? At the end of the day, dude, don't go there because I can take it further than it can go. And it's crazy though, bro. What up, Ty? I see you in the building, family. It's crazy though, bro. Oh yeah. It's crazy though, bro. At the end of the day, I watch the NFL because football is my sport, bro. I watch college, cool, and I can destroy college for a lot of niggas right now. I can tell you some shit, man. I can tell you some shit about college, dog. that'll blow your mind, bro. Articles to support it that people send me all the time. You know what I'm saying? And you will be like, oh, you same niggas, you gonna boycott everything. Well, NFL is racist. This is what Walmart racist. A lot of the gas stations you go to is racist. The malls you go to is racist. I mean, shit. The land you walk with is built on niggas' blood and hard sweat and tears. Is racist. Let's just keep it a buck. If we gonna start boycotting shit for racism, then either a revolt should come, or we should all get on the plane or get on the best thing smoking and go back and go take some land and build our own country. Because boycott yourself. The same car you sitting in, it's probably built on somebody that owns it. That's racist. Let's keep it real. The same diamonds you wearing has been built with Africans' blood diamonds. Let's keep it real. Hospitals too. The very shit you take your daughter and kids to is racist. The whole world is racist. Factual. So if we gonna start boycotting shit because they racist, go ahead. I see niggas walking to H&M every day. I never shop at H&M because I don't have a body size to. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't wearing no tight ass clothes hanging off me and my nipples showing. That ain't my swag. You know what I'm saying? But man, coolest monkey in the jungle. Guess what? Motherfuckers going back into H&M. Every time a black victim get killed, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Every time a black victim get killed, niggas will march for a minute. They pay the family off. Never hear about it again. People talking about, oh man, the world is as worse as it's never been. Nigga, did you remember the crack era? Do people remember when they were putting dope and guns in the black community for them to kill each other off? It's always been bad. The difference is now you don't have a bunch of face card racists. They coming back. And those are racists I like. I like the show, man. Let me know who you is. Let me know where I stand with you. Don't stab me in the back. And it's a lot of good people out here. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of great people out here. And like I said, man, I don't have a lot of interaction with bad white folks. I haven't. I had minimum interaction. I grew up in Detroit. There's not a lot of white folks that really come to the city, but I've had interactions with them. I never had a really, really bad experience with a lot of them. None of them, really. So I have really nothing to say. You go businesses and stuff like that, you might, damn, I never had a real bad experience. Played basketball, football against a lot of white kids. Never had a bad experience. After the game, it's all love. But you know it exists. But if you go to I can't understand why you watch NFL and boycott boxing. I ain't boycotting boxing. I'm boycotting them. But you should ask the world, why has 90% of America boycotted boxing? Why have all the old people that used to watch boxing every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday night? Why don't they watch boxing no more? Before my grandma passed, she every time Sugar Ray Leonard would fight, my mom told me she would always watch Sugar Ray Leonard fight. Always. Where's them boxing fans at? Where has the boxing fan base that Mike Tyson built at? Mike Tyson built a great fucking platform for boxing. I mean, great platform. He built a great foundation on top of the foundation that Jack Johnson, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, all them niggas built. Excellent foundation for him, right? Great foundation. Why has 90s boxing and the foundation at least they built, why is it diminished? Why has the majority of America, which is probably 80, 90 percentile, boycotted boxing? Why? If the NFL is so racist and they've destroyed both sides of the pendulum, they've destroyed the white fan that don't understand why blacks are protesting, and they have destroyed their relationship with the black fan. They destroyed both relationships, but then again, they still have more fans than boxing would ever dream of. Still, why is that? Why have 90% of America or 80% of America boycotted boxing? When you talk about boxing, don't know about who? Mike Tyson, man, heavyweight champion of the world. Wherever he went, they would throw rose petals, give him crowns like he was a king, draped in jewelry. He had the royal treatment, the red carpet, the purple carpet. Everything was rolled out for Mike Tyson when he came to a country. Everything. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua could walk to in America. They could walk to Australia. Niggas wouldn't care less who they was. They wouldn't care less who they was. Wouldn't care. Your average boxer will walk outside of a fight town, which is Vegas or Texas or New York. They will walk through Detroit, Ohio, Florida, Alabama. Other than Nebraska or Terrence Crawford, they can walk through these towns where nobody know who they were. And that's a good point. No white people in boxing as well, too. But Mike Tyson and all them had great momentum. It was great momentum swinging from the 70s to the 80s. And Mike Tyson in the 80s momentum, they kicked it through the roof. Boxing should be on another stratosphere right now. Not the worst sport in America. It's damn near the worst sport. They might be 3 or 4 steps above the WNBA. Seriously, they might be 3 or 4 steps above it. And it's crazy, bro. And it's crazy, though, because this is a sport that's entertaining. You can see media takeout would put a fight on between 2 crackheads, and that motherfucker will get 13 million views. 13 million views it would get. You put a boxing highlight up, that motherfucker lucky to get 100,000 views. Unless it's Curtis Harper walking out the ring or something, or somebody getting knocked out the ring. That's crazy. But nobody asks why has America boycotted boxing. America has boycotted boxing because of 2 fools like Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter. 2 dudes that don't want to fight on a regular basis. Let's go down the scale. It's 2 dudes that don't want to fight on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Robinson, matter of fact, had over 200 fights, somebody told me. 200 fights. It's a guy that fought almost 16 times in 1 year, I believe. These dudes can't even fight 2, 3, 4 times a year. 4 times a year. These dudes complaining talking about 2 times a year. And when they fight 2 times a year, Shawn Porter fought Andre Berto, a dude that been popped for peds. Then again, he fought Adrian Granados, a 140-pound career guy. What was the point of those fights? What was the point of fighting Andre Berto and Granados when you could have fought Errol Spence? Well, what was wrong? He got your belt. But people say, oh, it's a business. It's a business. So these dudes want a nickel and dime $1 million, whatever Shawn getting $1.5 million, $2 million, and pad their pockets before, I guess, they fight Errol Spence. It is what it is. It's a business. And so it's the NFL. If you turn around and the Cleveland Browns still got to fight to play the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers week 1, you still got to play them. Regardless. It ain't, we got to take 3 more preseason games before we fight them. That's why the NFL is such a great product. And the NBA is getting back to be the great product as well. You get the best. You don't feel gypped out of no fucking Sunday. No Sunday do you feel gypped in the NFL. Because at the end of the day, bare minimum, you pay for a digital antenna to watch the NFL. That's it. You didn't pay for shit. You paid for your TV. You paid for your digital antenna. And that's all you need. You didn't pay, most of the time, unless it's Monday Night Football now, you didn't pay $100, $200 for a cable bill. You didn't pay extra $15 for Showtime, extra $20 for HBO. You didn't pay $5 for the ESPN Plus app. You didn't pay $10 for the DAZN. Motherfucker, you broke by the end. You broke. You paying for all this shit and you ain't getting the best product. Shit, Sunday for free? Just Sunday. You're going to get you a good-ass game. You're going to get you a good-ass game. And if you want to pay a little bit more with Red Zone or Sunday Ticket that's virtually free now, it's free. Once you sign up with DirecTV, or you pay $200, you paying that in a month for cable. You paying that in a month, or for 3 or 4 months in just for boxing. But if you had cable, yeah, you paying that. You're gonna get great games. You never no Sunday you feel gypped. Boxing, on the other hand, you pay $15 a month. You pay $5 to ESPN Plus. You pay $20 to HBO, And you might not get a fight that you even gave a fuck about. You getting Triple G versus Vanes Monterrosi, Cinco de Mayo. What you mean? You getting Earl Spence versus Ocampo. What you mean? What you mean? Errol Spence with my pitch is a solid fight, but it ain't worth $15 all that money a month. Tank versus Abner Mares, you really won't see that. You really paying to see that? You know what I'm saying? That's why boxing is dropped. That's why boxing is dropped. You don't get the best fighting the best. You don't get it. And when you get a half decent fight, people just, oh my God. Oh, thank Jesus Christ, baby. Boxing Jesus. We getting Danny and Shawn Porter. The boxing gods has answered our prayers. Or were they? Or were thou? Nah, man. Fuck up out of here, man. This motherfucker this ain't the shit that's supposed to be the summer barn burner. It ain't it. And then this the killer part about it. This the killer part about it, man. Listen here, bro. King of My Hood, Texas. Gaines PP. Dre. Would Be More TV. Graylin Welch. I mean, all you brothers, man. Listen here. This the killer part about it. Here. Tune in real quick, man. That's what I want Fred to hear real quick. This is the C4. I want you to hear this, bro. Battle Rifle. I want you to hear this, bro. All you niggas, I want you to hear this, dog. Listen to this real quick. And then, guess what? When you get them elite fights, okay? When you, hey, Corey, you too. I don't know what he mean. Fuck out of here. But I want you to listen before I boot your whole ass if you talking about me. But listen here, Mr. Finesse. Listen here too. When you really think about it, when you pay $70, $80, $85 for these elite title fights on pay-per-view, guess what? They don't live up to expectations. When you pay all your money for your pay-per-view fights, Pacquiao, Mayweather, you pay all these money for these fights, Canelo, Triple G, it was a good fight. It wasn't worth $75. You get to these elite level fights in boxing. You get to the Super Bowl in boxing, and guess what? They fail to live up to expectations. That's a fact. When they do all this building up, and they build it up solid as a rock. Y'all know about that. When they build it up, and they do all this talking, you get in there and you get to round 12 or however the fight enter, you feel gypped. You got $75 you can't get back. Come on. That's a fact. Am I lying? Am I lying? Am I right? Am I lying? I'm not lying. When you get to them elite level fights, you think about to be the greatest fight in the world. They build it up like Hagler Hearns and Leonard Hearns, and they build it up like a great fight. And you watch that motherfucker, you think like, damn, that bitch wasn't the greatest fighters we thought it was gonna be. It's a fact. Then you get boxers making excuses. David Lemieux, I hurt my shoulder versus Billy Joe Saunders. Oh, Pacquiao, I hurt my shoulder. Oh, Canelo, Floyd ran all night. Triple G, Canelo ran all night. You get all these niggas with these excuses. Ain't nothing like watching some shit for free. And I mean, at the end of the day, if you get a shit product like the Seahawks versus the Broncos, it is what it is. But then you get a product like the Atlanta Falcons versus the New England Patriots. Yep, they overcook them. It ain't marinating. Them motherfuckers got it in the oven. It's on broiled and all that shit. I'm just saying that, man. I'm not gonna tell you nothing that ain't the truth that I believe in. A draw. I like Ward Kovalev too. Did I pay for that? No, I ain't pay for that shit. So I can't really tell you how. I thought it was a good fight. Very, very entertaining fight. I think it was worth it. I mean, you say what you want to say about Kovalev, man. True warrior, man. He might be racist, whatever you want to call him. True warrior, though. I ain't never heard about Kovalev turning shits down. And you gotta respect that. You can't just call one spade a spade and not call another spade a spade. Kovalev still gonna go after his fucking belt. Even though he need the money, he still rematched Alvarez. And that's what a true champion do at heart. A true champion, he do that at heart. He still want Andre Ward. He make excuses, but guess what? He still want to fight the best. You say what you want to say. You want more people that think like Kovalev. You want more Andre Wards. Andre Ward signed to fight Kovalev 2 or 3 fights before he had to. If Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter signed to fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, I'd be like, cool, I'm watching that shit. But at the end of the day, even if you do get it, you're going to get that bitch in the fall of 2018 or the summer of 2000, fall of 2019 or the summer of 2019. You only can speak the truth. And if people say, oh, they listen to y'all, I'm only going to speak the truth. You know? And people say it's a business. I'm tired of hearing about the business because what you eat don't make me shit. You don't put all these dudes do is put all this unnecessary punishment and energy into sparring. Sparring has took the place of the 2 fights that they missing per year. All that shit they doing, it comes in sparring. They taking beatings in sparring with headgear on instead of fighting 4 times a year. And that's what it boiled down to. You know, sparring has taken over for the 2 fights of the year they missing. You know, you could say Mayweather messed the game up. That could be true. You could say that. You know, but I wish more fighters was like Andre Ward. I wish more fighters was like Kovalev. You know what? I really do. I wish more fighters had the mindset of Deontay Wilder. I wish more fighters had the mindset of a young Danny Garcia that had a silver spoon in his mouth, that had to scrap for everything. I wish the mindset had a Tim Bradley when nobody knew who Tim Bradley was. He was fighting everybody. That money changed everything. That's what it boiled down to. The money. What up, Two Robinson? I see you, family. The money changed everything. Money is the root of all evil. That's a fact. It has torn up. It has torn up boxing. People are overpaid. It ain't gonna be to the promoters, the networks, until their pockets are super cooked. When Al Heyman, Showtime, and Top Ranks Bob Arum probably be gone by that time. No pun intended. All these dudes their pockets are totally nuked and milked. Maybe you get better boxing. But one thing that give me a glimmer of hope about boxing, though, to be honest, man, is the young kids, man. The young kids seem to have grown up in an amateur system and have blood for each other. They have blood, even though they spar to kill, which that's not the true meaning of sparring. Sparring is to work on things, and these young guys spar to kill. The good thing about sparring to kill is it produces natural competitiveness. It produces natural beef. These dudes are boasting and bragging about sparring, which is a rule breaker. But guess what? These dudes want to smoke. Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, that's a good fight down the line. Ryan Garcia, he ain't just talking. That dude can fight. He got some deficiencies. But guess what? He can fucking fight. All right? Shakur Stevenson, he wants to smoke. Mick Conlon, I seen him fight in person. I had the pleasure to see him fighting his pro debut at Madison Square Garden Theater Room. He can fight. These young dudes can fight. You know? Dialing the Real Deal Price out of Jersey. He can fight. They want to smoke. I can't wait. I can't wait till them young dudes take over, man. The Richard Hitchens. Can't wait till they take over, man. These dudes complacent and happy, but yeah, I like Rolly. Yeah, he got some way. He ain't really have an amateur background, but he wants to smoke. Joey Spencer, Michigan kid, he wants to smoke. Jaron Ennis, he wants to smoke. Two-Rod Procedure, they're really overpaid once you break down the money. Exactly. Why would I, if I could make $4 million in 2 fights, let's just say the hypothetical, why should I fight 4 times a year? I'm happy. And Al Heyman tripling, he showed me how to invest my money. Money Power Fourth. Just talked to his dad today on Twitter, me and CB Sports. Shout out to him. These dudes, the Barderos brothers, these dudes won't smoke when they come up. And hopefully they keep that mindset. Gary Russell brother, he beat Jaron Ennis to go to the Olympics or something in the Olympic trials. It's smoke. It's smoke. But all I'm saying is you can't make a parallel of a sport in boxing and a sport in the NFL or anything out here. and say, I'm not supporting the NFL because they racist. Well, motherfucker, Papa John's was too. And way before you knew Papa John's was racist, I'm pretty sure a lot of us were stuffing our fucking face with Papa John's pizza when it came out. Facts. Before Tommy Hilfiger said, I don't want niggas wearing my shit, niggas was wearing Tommy Hilfiger. Facts. The very same designer clothes that you may put on your back probably be like, fuck niggas. Facts. Timberlands. Heard they was racist. Niggas wear them shits. Racist as hell. You gonna stop wearing Timberlands? Facts. You found out the whoever make your car, to make and model your car, or model your car, they racist. Guess what? You gonna stop driving your car? Hell no. You can't take that shit back and say, oh, Mr. Ford is racist. I'm taking my car back. No, you stuck with that bitch. You just not gonna drive it. Oh, Top Hilfiger story or hoax, whatever it may be. And I'm pretty sure some designers just like him that feel that way. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. It ain't nothing like it. They exploited the black man for so long, man, that everything that you probably can think of is crazy. Everything you can think of is crazy. You know what? At least Michael Jordan, yeah, he said, but at least Michael Jordan spoke up about at least Michael Jordan spoke up when them kids was getting killed. Oprah never said a damn word. Oprah never said a damn word. She still ain't spoke up. But black women follow her. And then you know what they say? Well, you know the game, black people can't really help black people without woo, woo, woo. And that's true. That's another thing. So you got to watch who you call a coon, because sometimes if you don't do what they say do, it's capiche. It's capiche. It's capiche. That's a fact. You can't give back without look at Morgan Freeman, bro. He nasty motherfucker and I ain't gonna get into that, but Bill Cosby, all this shit, niggas is quick. As far as it was Fred was talking about, one thing he did say was true. Niggas is quick to jump on another black man. And what he said about me about Kenny Porter, I don't give a fuck about Kenny Porter. That shit was cute, what he did. That shit was cute. The fact of the matter is, I didn't like Shawn Porter at all. You know what? I didn't care to watch that nigga. But one thing he did say is true is about how black people will jump on another black man before they jump on a white man. That is true. That is true. That is so true. But hey, he got his beliefs. But like I said, I debunked that whole shit. Motherfuckers want to mix people words up and shit and think he outsmarting people. Nah, you ain't outsmarting people. And nah, you didn't help me break a live stream record. You didn't, Fred. So before you jump, ain't nobody ever been 100 on the boxing. That's crazy. And when I come on this time, I hit 100. I've hit 1100 on my live stream before. Yeah, Fred. So you didn't help me break a record today, Fred. So, yeah, food boo by us. Fuck you. I remember that shit. Yeah, but yeah, before you come on here trying to take credit, I'm the most influential man in boxing on the YouTube. Yeah, I'm influential. Like, shut up. Chris Style don't want of them niggas to drink my liquor. Yep. Jay-Z said in his song. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit is racist, man. People think Puffy owns Ciroc. That nigga don't own Ciroc. Ciroc is owned by some French motherfuckers. He got stock in there or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They use the black man for everything. You know what I'm saying? Gucci, I don't know about Gucci, but I could believe it. You don't fuck with Fanon, man. That nigga, man, is smart and articulate. That's my guy right there, man. If we disagree, man, we chop it up, man, and it's a mutual respect. And neither one of us is gonna really step outside our boundaries like Fred doing. But I feel Fred. It is what it is. Fred needs to be banned from the barbershop. Corey B. Man, do we go to a barber? He bald. He probably gets his shit shaved. I know most bald dudes kind of shave, kind of use the razor and shit. But the motherfuckers, I wasn't trying to say that to be funny, but most bald dudes that I know would be like, I just used a razor across my head and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they tell me. And for me, They said, man, how do you get your, under my neck? How do I get it cut right where my beard at? And I would say I just had a barber use his clippers. A lot of people was, you don't shave? No, I can't shave, but break out too much. Stay ready boxing TV. He been putting in that work, bro. Michael only said shit when they was on him after years of people getting killed for his shoes. F. Oprah, the only person doing something is Cap and Brian. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I only use clippers, man. I just let my barber do it. If it get a little wild in between there, and I'm gonna have to thug it out for the week. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my skin is sensitive as well. But once I stop using razors, my shit just calm down real nice, man. We can just cut my shit. I'll be in and out the chair under my neck, man. Fred is the reason why Tyson Fury and Wilder is happening. Oh my God. Yeah, Fred is the reason why the NFL is gonna lose 90% of their audience this year. I mean, he's just so influential. Yep, I use clippers too, Lewis Coleman. I definitely appreciate it. Tony Bananas, what's going on, man? Yeah, man, but it's been slow, man. So I ain't actually else to talk about. So I'm glad Matt Valentine from Brick City kind of hit me on to that shit, because I ain't see that shit, man. I ain't see that shit. He was like, "Are you talking about Fred?" I did a video earlier. I ain't know what he was talking about, though. He's like, "Are you talking about Fred?" I said, What you talking about, man? Why I be talking about Fred, man? Well, Fred just mad because, Shawn. I just want you to ask Kenny Porter and Shawn what's the issue with the monkey business, man. I want to know why Angel Garcia and it hasn't been no shots fired back for them calling them monkeys. Or are they waiting after the fight? Are they waiting after the fight? I don't know. But yeah, man, ain't shit really going on today in the boxing world, man. I think it's gonna be a slow week before the holiday, man. Actually, let me see. Check my calendar, man. Actually, this past Saturday was actually the original date for Shawn Porter to fight Danny Garcia. And then Keith Thurman was supposed to come back on the 8th. But we know how that went. Fred got on your head. Man, Fred ain't get on nobody's head. Stop trying to pump shit up. That nigga ain't say shit. You know what I'm saying? How did somebody get on my head when they say, I boycotted the NFL last year, but I watched the Super Bowl? Like, he killed himself right there, bro. And see, I hope you get whooped by Usyk because he on a high horse for beating an injured Dave for H20. I told people that. Usyk gonna murder that motherfucker, man. Usyk gonna murder him. I'm watching that shit. That shit's supposed to be November 10th in London or Liverpool. Fred says his subscribers not moving. It's a conspiracy. This morning, he telling people to come listen to him. Fred said his subscribers. Man, shit, you listen. I mean, you can listen, but you always got to make up your own mind, man. Own mind. I'll never tell y'all. I mean, you only can take my shit for a grain of salt. If you want to ride with it, I ain't telling niggas. If you do it, I fuck with. Only time I got like that was motherfuckers knew Triple G and Violence Monterosian was a bum-ass fight, and motherfuckers still watched it. Oh, Cinco de Mayo. And shit. I'm like, man, fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Master Preacher really only do I respect in the entertainment business. Yeah, that's about it. All them niggas is dirty. From Puffy, dirty. Who else you got out there? I can't think. It's a lot of dirty dude. But you got to be, when you in business, you got to be shrewd. And you got to be able to get your hands dirty. You can't get to a place where Donald Trump got in the business, a place where Jay-Z got, a place where Puffy got, a place that Dr. Dre got. Nice guys finish last in business too. Nice guys finish last in business too. You gotta be dirty in business. Ain't no all friends handshaking in business. Business is a dirty game. It would be killing me in box when people say, "Oh, Andre Ward or this guy's dirty." It's a dirty game. You might not like what Dame Dash say and how he articulate it, but Dame Dash kind of like me. He gonna spit it. He gonna say the truth. Dame Dash gonna say the truth, and he gonna turn a lot of people off by saying the truth. I don't cater towards no motherfucker, man. I learned that at a young age. Most people don't learn that trait until they older. I don't cater to nobody, bro. If I know it's gonna hurt their feelings or whatever it may be, it might not be what they want to hear or what they need, whatever it may be in that situation. You know what, man? I'm gonna have to say it. If I don't, or I just might think, I might be like, you know what, I'm not gonna say it. I might just walk away if it's not the time and place. But people who don't hold their tongue. People who don't hold their tongue, man, is the most hated. The most hated. When you tell somebody the truth, most people can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. And I can just tell you the truth. From my perspective, if I'm wrong, I come back and say, you know what? I'm wrong. I was wrong. Joshua B. Wilder. I was wrong. Yeah, you guys was right. People can respect you, you know, once you set your pride aside and just take your medicine. Plenty of times I took losses in life. I took so many fucking losses, bro. You can't believe the many losses I took. I just learned to roll with it. You can't be scared to fail. You can't be scared to say the truth. Especially to your kids, man. Especially to your kids. Especially to the youth. Don't coddle these niggas, man. Tell them the truth. The truth, because if you don't tell them the truth is gonna whoop they ass. It's gonna whoop they ass. It's gonna whoop them. You get them together early, man. Early. Don't hold nothing back. If it's your baby girl, if it's your baby son, shit, if it's your dog, you tell them the truth. You tell your significant other the truth. Because if a relationship is built or broken on the truth, at least you know where you stand. At least you know where you stand. Niggas that meet me, you know where it is. I'd have had niggas that I've known for years cross me, bro. But I don't be like, you know what? I don't be like, damn. You know, you be like, damn, that nigga will cross me like that, or damn, I was there when he needed him. I let him hold some money. He said he's gonna give it back. Well, at the end of the day, you know what you do? You know what you do? You fuck around and you know what? You be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep that nigga over there. What's up, Southside? I see you. I'm gonna keep that nigga over there. I just do that shit. I don't be like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. I'm gonna kill you, hoe ass nigga. Woo, woo, woo. No, I don't do that. Just keep that nigga over there, bro. You know what? I don't fucking with you no more, bro. And I ain't gonna even tell you I ain't fucking with you. Just know I ain't fucking with you, bro. And that's what it is, man. I had some friends, man, like niggas I didn't damn near, you know, niggas ain't have nowhere to live, let them sleep on my couch. You know what I'm saying? Fed niggas, help niggas get jobs, help niggas with their baby mama. Woo, woo, woo. Went to pick niggas up from out of town when I barely even had the gas to do that and made it and did woo, woo, woo. Niggas didn't cross you though. You don't gotta move in belligerence, or you ain't gotta move and let everybody know your next move. Nigga, what I did is rebuild myself, pick myself off the ground. I won't fuck with you no more. That's just what it is. You see me at the store. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What you want? Nah, bro. Boom. Keep it moving. Niggas are know then. You always got it. When you 100, man, you're gonna be a level of hate in this generation, bro. It's gonna be a level of hate. And this is sad though. Because you can't be 100 all the time. So you can't say nothing. When you on the job, you can't be 100. You can't. So you gotta just be quiet and keep to yourself and just say what need to be said and don't need to be said. Oh yeah, I'm fucking with that, bro. Just, you know, I'm not gonna produce them like, you know, hood stories. I'm just doing, they're gonna pop up 1, 2, 3 at a time. You'll see when I pop up. I got a new series I'm gonna start today. But yeah, what's going on, Tyler? Tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, you can't let these niggas know your every move, bro. That's niggas' problem, stud. Niggas want to create beef. You ain't got, it's ways to break relationships off without creating beef. Nah, a man-lady relationship, that's totally different, bro. You can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as your mans and them, you can make that, bro. You know, you can break that shit off without beefing with a nigga. Niggas always wanna, man, whoa, nigga owe me $50. It's $50, bro. It's $50. I know it's the principle of it. Now, if y'all selling some shit, you know, I understand the principle of, you know, that. But as far as that, I'll be like, all right, I count that as a loss. But you know what? He ain't gonna get me again. You know, ain't gonna get me again. Yep, show is Raider Nation. I'll let you up in here. Yep, show is. You know what I'm saying? You're a Raiders fan. Shows that you a dumbass for being a Raiders fan this year. But like I said, bro, it's different. Like, you just got to keep niggas where they at, bro. You could have kept that shit up. I don't mind that shit. You got to keep motherfuckers where they at, bro. You know? And instead of you starting a beef and a war with somebody, it's a loss. If your life ain't on the line, what does it matter? I'm about to hop off, but you come on, bro. Go ahead. I'll let you come on, rap. I ain't got shit going on. I'm about to put some clothes in the dryer. Dog over here. This nigga over here out, bro. This nigga sleep like a human, bro. My nigga sleep like a human, bro. I should put that nigga on camera. Invite Cali on, man. Let him rap real quick, man. We ain't been both busy, man. Dillian White should just fight Brazil. Yeah, he should fight Brazil. But why you gonna fight Brazil? Okay, let's take it there. Why would you fight Dominic Brazil, bro, when you already gonna fight Anthony Joshua anyway? Don't make no fucking sense. If he plan on fighting Wilder next, then fight Brazil. But he already know he fighting Deontay Wilder. I mean, he fighting Anthony Joshua next. Yep, I'm not going back and forth with these niggas. Living my best life. Only reason I went back and forth with Fred because I ain't had shit else to talk about today. The rest of the videos I'm saving for tomorrow. I might do one more tonight. You know what I'm saying? For tomorrow. I guess I'll talk about Manu Ginobili retiring. Talk about that. But I don't know, man. Cali, I sent you a link. I know that's the real Cali because he got a wrench. So we see if he hop on down. He doing his thing. He might got a call. Just got here. Why are you boycotting Shawn and Danny Garcia? That's a good fight. Oh, my God, man. I'm tired of answering that damn question, man. You got to just roll back to the beginning, man. Got to roll back to the beginning, man. Because, you know what? I'm boycotting their character. I'm going to take my Wood Be More TV. I'm boycotting them niggas' character, dog. They don't want to fight the best. This fight could have happened 2 or 3 years ago, bro. Easy. At least last year it could have happened. Huh?
I'm glad you're on this subject, bro, because, you know what? I was sitting here this weekend, man, and, you know, I was watching high school football and college football, even though it's not the biggest schools. I was watching Wyoming and New Mexico, and, you know, in New Mexico, I was watching high school. I watched Mater Day versus.
I caught that one too. North Carolina A&T versus.
Versus Jacksonville State.
Yeah, that was a good ass game.
Yeah, I was watching these games, and I'm thinking about, and you know what? I didn't think about boxing once to tell people, reminding me that the boxing match was on. I didn't give it. I could care less, bro. Could care less. You know what? You don't want to fight the best. There's alternatives. Now it's fall. So if you're not fighting anybody that I want to see, I don't have to watch you. I won't. If you're going to be bum bashing or fighting mediocre competition, going out of your way not to fight stiff competition, you know what? Why should I watch? That's why boxing, people think Eddie Hearn can save boxing in the United States. No, he can't. He's already preventing a fight right now between Joshua and Wilder. If he really cared about the United States, he'd go ahead and make that fight. That's the first sign that he wants to actually save boxing in America. He just wants to come over here and get a piece of the pie. That's why he's here. Because he knows, like I said in my only video I made, because I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. I made one video today, and I said Eddie Hearn knows that the UK fighters stink. They suck. And there's not enough credible fighters in the UK to, you know what I mean, to make a killing over here. He can't bring them over here and expect them to dominate. They're gonna come over here and get jacked up, man. That's just reality. They gonna come over here and get flatlined. All of them. And I like Josh Kelly too. He come over here, he gonna get dog walked. He's a welterweight. He ain't beating on the top welterweights. They all gonna decapitate.
Until they clear out. And then when they clear out, Jaron Ennis gonna be in that motherfucker.
Of course. He gonna run into somebody that's gonna whoop him. But they gonna do it, they'll keep him away. Cause that's what how they get down. Like I said, man, they like the dude that sent me that garbage, you know, the other day in the UK. It's like, dude, why? Why are you sending me talking about Wilder cherry picking? Like Anthony Joshua, you know, threatened to fight him. So I have to do another video just to remind these people, of course. Now of course I started getting thumb downs. Why y'all hate the truth? Why do y'all hate the truth? I provided you evidence. You can't say it's a lie. You can't come on my video and say it's a lie. I had one idiot come on there talking about Wilder lost his pen. I said, well, for what? What contract? Every time he tried to sign a contract, you come up with bogus. Matter of fact, that deadline that was supposed to be 24 hours lasted 3.5 weeks. Get out of here, dude. Don't try to tell me.
I don't know if you've seen Fred video talking about me boycotting. He said I'm boycotting boxing, but not the NFL. I said I'm not boycotting boxing. I talk more boxing than you do. I'm boycotting Danny and Shawn Porter. People can't fathom no matter how many times I say why I'm boycotting the Danny and Shawn Porter fight. They can't fathom why. Oh, it's a good fight. It's a fight that you should have got last year. And not only that, Shawn Porter gave you two bum-ass fights versus Bardo and Granados when he could have fought Earl and got his belt back. I've never seen nobody get something snatched from him and not want to go get it back unless they were scared. You know what I'm saying? Even Red got his chain back from Debo.
Yeah, he said, I have to face Danny Garcia. No, you don't. Hell, Danny Garcia not even fighting that much. You got a guy who's begging to fight you. You don't want to fight him. You know, Danny Garcia called you out, talked about you. You want to fight him. Earl Spence Jr. been calling you out, ready to give you a title shot. You didn't want to fight him. So you have to wait until Keith. You didn't know Keith Thurman was going to get stripped. You had no clue. So you're all hoping to get another shot at Keith Thurman. Matter of fact, I heard.
Hold on, what'd he say? Hey, what'd he say? He said, remember he tried to say he hurt his hand, then he said, I wasn't coming back till I fight Keith Thurman.
Yeah, I remember he said, I ain't going to fight no fight until I fight Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? I'm tired of all these dudes. I heard Triple G in a video the other day, which is why I just been tuning out boxing pretty much all weekend. But Triple G talking about, I don't love boxing. I like it, you know, but it's a business. You know, it's a business. Boxing's a business.
He said that shit?
Triple G said that. I got to go. I'll find it and I'll send it to you, bro.
And he also said if you support Canelo, you a fake fan. Or what did he say?
Yeah, I didn't even see the video. I just heard somebody talking about it.
Yeah,
man.
I just seen the headline, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like Fred was like, yeah, you support it. I said, no, I'm not supporting them two dudes. I talk more boxing than you. But if you want to go there and talk about the NFL races, boxing is racist. The very Walmart you walk into and buy chips and clothes from, they racist.
Oh, I can start right up. Dan Rafael. We can talk about Jim Lampley. There's a whole lot of racist people in the sport of boxing. Abel Sanchez.
Eddie Hearn talking about that hillbilly Alabama boy where he get $50 million from. The nigga calling black Al Heyman Hitler. Angel Garcia calling Kenny and Shawn monkeys. Why haven't Fred did an interview with Kenny and Shawn at least on the phone and said, are you guys going to rebuttal? He called you a monkey. That's what he said.
Facts. But like I said, it's only about boxing. I'm like, nah, man. Like at the end of the day, boxing is dying because boxing is destroying itself, like I said in plenty of videos before. Boxing refuses to fight. They refuse to pit the best versus the best.
And they gonna burn their pockets. They gonna burn boxing out. They gonna burn that bitch through the hole. All these motherfuckers all these investors and all these motherfuckers they gonna burn them to a hole. And this is a prime example why people they started boxing fans out so long, bro.
Man.
So long. The middleweight should have been fighting. It shouldn't have took for Jamal and Andrade to come up here to have these dudes fighting. Same thing with the welterweights.
Well, another fight. This we have Mikey Garcia versus Vasilomachenko. That's a fight we want to see. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Vasilomachenko. That's a fight we want to see.
Gio Santa Cruz versus Gervonta Tank. Gio Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell.
And we got Earl Spence Jr. versus the whole welterweight division, or Terrence Crawford versus the whole welterweight division, Keith Thurman versus the whole welterweight division.
Keith Thurman legitimately retired, bro. Don't tell me that nigga retired because we know why he retired. We know why he.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight Earl, bro. I don't care what these dudes say, man. These dudes, man, I'm tired of this, man. At the end of the day, like I said, I don't get to see the best fights. Guess what? College football this weekend, coming up this weekend, I get to say Washington versus Auburn.
And niggas get 3 days off plus Labor Day. Man, I'll be there. Michigan, Notre Dame, all that shit.
Hey, and think about it. And you think I'm gonna sit? I'm not gonna sit crying. Hey, you'll be lucky if I make a video this weekend with all the good college football.
You'd be lucky if you make a boxing video, motherfucker. I might do all college football videos on S12.
We making college football videos. A whole bunch.
I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm not shitting on the sport of boxing. It's shitting on itself, man. You can see it's dying, man.
Bro, it's easy. It's easy to get on YouTube and only discuss, football. Easy. It ain't hard. It ain't hard to completely abandon boxing. If they continue to do this, because you're talking about this marinade stuff, guess what? I don't care if marinade is good. No, marinade ain't good for the sport of boxing.
Hell no,
boxing is like overcooking. The boxing is dying, man. Boxing is dying.
Easy to get on here and change this bitch to the sports entertainment. Say I don't know what, and just do entertainment video. My entertainment videos do better than my average boxing videos. Real shit.
Well, I understand, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. One of my best videos was a basketball video. So, you know what I'm saying?
Black Horseman Promotion. A lot of his best videos is basketball videos.
Yeah, I know. He was doing a lot of live streams during the playoffs. Dude was getting like 13, 20,000 views, bro. So I'm just telling you right now, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, basketball is gonna be the #1 sport. And
it's trending. Yeah, in about 5-10 years, it is.
It is. And football, NFL. I already have my issues with Batman.
This is just the fall. It's falling right now. It might be a while to it fall to #2, but it's falling. You know, it's for me.
I got a video that I'm gonna do, man. That I'm gonna put on S1210 about the participation of high school kids is on the decline in football, man. For like the 3rd or 4th year in a row, it's ridiculous.
Yep, and it's the parents. It was not safe. It always been like that, bro. Everybody knows.
You know what's happening? People thinking about that CTE, man. So they're putting them in other sports.
Man, that's true. That's true. But every time you can go outside and get hit by a Mack truck tomorrow. You can't live your life in fear.
I watched a parent talk about I might let my kid play football, but I'm gonna let him box. What? He said because of the CTE. I'm like, I said, hold on, man. You talking about because of the CTE? You're directly taking headshots. You don't think that? I'm like, do you have CTE? That's what I wanted to ask the parent, man. I'm like, yeah, do you have CTE? Because you know what else causes CTE too? A lot of people don't know this. Soccer. You know why? Headers. Headers cause CTE for real. It does. You could get CTE even in basketball because when dudes are landing on their head and stuff like that on a regular basis, that stuff causes CTE. So at the end of the day, only thing you do is reduce stuff to the best of your ability. But with all that being said, I found these high school games this weekend to be completely entertaining. I've also saw some bad coaches.
Oh, yeah. What about Bear Bryant's great-grandson? That nigga was balling.
Oh, yeah. No doubt, bro. I saw, that dude was... Hey, man, did you see that the game, what was I think it was Pickering versus, whatchamacallit from Chicago? I can't think of the name of the school for Chicago, but it was Pickering.
It's a purple team. It was purple.
Man, that coach is an idiot, bro. The head coach that I'm talking about from the Heights, from the Chicago school, man. That coach is a moron, bro. Man, I was watching him go for. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? At the end of the half, they were down on their side of the field, and it was like 5 seconds left in the half. Instead of taking a knee, this fool tries to run a play. They end up fumbling the ball and then giving up a touchdown to end the half with no time left on the clock. So instead of going down 10, they ended up going down 17. Are you idiot? And it just broke the spirit of the team. I'm like, man, dumb coaching, man, can kill a team just like in a split second, man. I just saw some of the worst coaching from that dude, and he was actually making bad decisions before then. He made quite a few bad decisions before then. So this guy, I'm like I said, man, that's supposed to have been the team that won a state championship in Chicago. That must have been a lower level championship because that can't be the top of the line. No disrespect to the guy. I respect the guy. He came from Ontario and Canada to teach those kids, but they can upgrade, man. They definitely can upgrade. I don't no disrespect to Canada, but I mean, unless you've been playing over here, man, it's hard for me to get excited about a Canadian coach. And I'm trying to crap. I know they play their own version, but it's not necessarily the same kind of football. There are definitely differences in the rules from Canada to America, man. And I would say that also the American offensive system is more sophisticated, and we're just better. But I mean, maybe just stop, because I've seen American coaches make stupid things too. Maybe it had nothing to do with being Canadian, but it's just the fact that he's Canadian and he's making such horrible decisions kind of stood out to me. I was like, oh, dude, what are you doing? I think he went for it once on like fourth and 20, something like that. On his, I think he was on his own 30. Like, what are you doing? Punt the ball. And he went for it, and they turned it over on downs and gave up a touchdown. I was like, okay, this guy, man, somebody needs to save this guy from himself at some point. This guy needs to be saved from himself, man, from just making bad decisions, man. I've just seen a lot of bad coaching well, over the years. And that's to me, the coaching job that he did this weekend was one of the worst that I've seen in a long time, man. When times where he clearly needed to punt the ball, take a knee, go into the halftime, just be happy to go down 10. Because matter of fact, the game was it was only a 3-point game for the longest, and I thought that Pickering was in trouble. But then the bad coaching came into play, and it turned the game around. And I just thought, man, okay, man, this dude is a dummy. This dude doesn't know how to manage a game or make good decisions at all. He's like, oh, we can just take more chances and go for it. No, there's a time to go for it and there's a time to punt. Sometimes you got to punt. Doesn't matter, man. Field position. Play the field position game. And he chose not to do that. He chose to go for it multiple times on his own side of the field instead of punting it. And it came back to haunt them, man. And then they kept turning the ball over, man. My God, man. They just kept turning the ball over on top of all of that. So, yeah, to me, that coach was horrific this weekend. Worst coach of the weekend, in my opinion, man. At least from the TV standpoint, man. But no, there was some good games, man. I was shocked that Bishop Gorman got dog walked the way they did. But Mater Dei is a good team, man. They won the state championship last year in California, so it don't really all this. But the quarterback is at USC this year, Chase Daniels.
He the starter.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's week 1 starter, ain't he?
I think he's gonna be the starter, man. I don't think they
named the starter today.
If they named the starter today, okay. Because I saw that Texas A&M named Kellen Mond the starting quarterback. There was quite a few fans for Texas A&M upset. I'm like, heck, Nick Stark been stinking up the joint in practice. It was easy. On top of that, too, Kellen Mond was completing 80% of his passes in practice. Going back, you know what I mean, before doing even.
Oh, my bad. I think I was USC. LSU. I was looking at they quarterback. They named the dude from Ohio State the quarterback.
Oh, that makes sense. You know what I mean?
So Ohio State, them motherfuckers got like every quarter. They fucking go 5 deep at a quarterback. Them motherfuckers be good.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, Ohio State, we're gonna see a lot about their team, man. I mean, I know it's 3 games. They definitely gonna take care of them some of those games. But how are they gonna get past are they gonna come together and get behind? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Urban Liar. I call him Urban Liar, bro.
They don't give a fuck about that shit.
You know what I'm saying? No, to me, hey, I don't think he should have been suspended. I don't think he should have been fired personally, man. He didn't do it, but I do think that he should have. He definitely should have said something, and maybe should have fined him. Fine him is more. I think you should, but I don't think suspension or firing that's doing too much, man. He didn't do it, but I mean, it's still though. Two
Robertson say he can't wait to Notre Dame versus Michigan. That's gonna be a good ass game. I'm gonna be watching that shit. Yeah, Wisconsin got a good team too. Yep.
Yeah, Michigan's over. I'm not Michigan. Excuse me. Notre Dame.
They do so now. Say JT Daniels the starter.
Okay, they named him the starter. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Every year, Notre Dame, man, I swear it seemed like they be overrated, bro. I ain't trying to take a crap on Notre Dame.
They should have fired Brian Kelly already, man. Who they gonna get to replace him?
3 years ago, bro. For real.
We're going to get to replace him. I mean, shit, they had Charlie Weiss, Tyrone Cunningham. There ain't nobody better to replace him.
Well, man, I'm telling you, when Willie Taggart was out there, I understand Willie Taggart can recruit in Florida. I'm telling you, if Notre Dame got a bag, man, they could have dropped a bag on Willie Taggart, a guy who.
But it's different, though, recruiting there anywhere else, too, man. You got to have a certain GPA and all that shit. It's hard to recruit at Notre Dame and like Stanford and shit like that. You gotta have certain standards.
Yo, Stanford. I'm gonna tell you about Stanford and Cal. Cal used to take GPAs that was, I think it was 2.5 and above, and now they've raised it, and you got to have a 3.15 to get into Cal. So it's become extremely hard to recruit a Cal, which is why you don't see very many top athletes even looking at that school anymore, man, because they made it. But they decided, because I mean they were on academic probation before, and they had lost some scholarships, so they said nope. Our school is already a high academic institution, and we're not gonna accept. They pretty much said dummies, man. They're not gonna accept them into the school, so pretty much they had to go the Stanford route and try to recruit guys with high GPAs. So most of the guys they recruit have like a 4 point something GPA, and so they're not having they're not getting the type of athletes that they were getting when they were getting Deshaun Jackson and Marshawn Lynch. You know what I mean? And back in the day, heck, Reagan Upshaw had a 3.5 GPA when he was coming out of Pittsburgh High back in the day. But I mean, yeah, they're not getting a lot of those kids anymore, man. They're gonna have some 5-star kids do get those kind of grades like Andrew Luck did when he was coming out of Houston. But they're hard to get. And you're competing with a very select few schools, man. And it's Cal, even though Cal is better academically than Notre Dame. Notre Dame has the more, when it comes to football, the tradition, they don't have the football tradition that a Notre Dame does, or even a Stanford. So, but Stanford, man, Stanford got the connections that nobody can even touch when it comes to outside of football. When it comes to getting a job, the Stanford connections are real, man. They can get you a job in almost any field. That's why a lot of kids choose them.
You seen that Canelo shit, $85?
Yeah, I saw that garbage, man. I'm like, man, they say, man, heck, you don't even really have that much interest in your fight. Period. You don't see a lot of discussion about it. You see some other channels pushing it. You still ain't getting no traction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're not even sold out. They haven't even sold out the arena, man. The fight is next month. We're literally moving into the 2.5 weeks away from the fight, and ain't no one really excited about it. You know why no one's excited about it? Because no one thinks that these guys, the winner's going to face any of the top middleweights after that. And you know that the winner is facing the winner of David Lemieux. Well, I'm going to say this: David Lemieux going to win that fight, in my opinion. I see Spike O'Sullivan getting flatlined. He ain't got no defense. So I think David Lemieux going to look good in this fight. He going to flatline Spike O'Sullivan if he can make the weight. And then after that, the winner of Canelo Triple G is going to face David Lemieux, man. And people, who wants to see that, man? David Lemieux was trash. People are like, well, he got all those knockouts. He beat up nobodies. Some of the guys want to say, well, he's decent. No, he's not decent, man. He's not.
Got a punch.
So why was he excited? What am I supposed to get excited about in that fight? I don't hear them talking. None of them are talking about any of the other middleweights. I mean, you got Triple G want to move up because Triple G don't want to face no killers, man. Triple G don't want to face no killers, man. This dude went his whole career fighting tomato cans on his whole entire career fighting tomato cans.
And selling fear.
Opportunity, huh?
And selling fear. You know what Peter Quillen told Colossal Sports TV one day? He said, I was going to fight, I wanted to fight Golovkin. They was trying to pay me like 400, 500K. He said, why would it take 400, 500K to fight Golovkin, a killer, and I can make $1 million fighting Winky Wright?
Yeah, that's what it come down to, man. They underpay people on purpose, man, so they can try to keep this mystique that Triple G getting ducked. If they were paying people, they were giving people a legitimate wage, a legitimate salary, or a legitimate purse, excuse me, he would have been fighting better competition. But they've chosen to avoid better competition. It's been strategic of why they've been fighting.
He came over here at the right time when Martinez was on one leg and Hopkins and Taylor and Pavic was all gone. It was all perfect timing.
And I'm telling you, we're going to fight. His first fight at 168 is probably going to be against Jalen Love, bro.
Oh, no, man. They're not going to do that shit to Jalen, man. It's probably going to be DeGale, at least.
I ain't caring about that dude like that. Well, I guess he kind of does because he kind of working in the front office. But I mean, for the right price,
I think James DeGale ain't gonna be Jalen Love, but they're not gonna do that, bro.
Man, something like that happened. I'm telling you, bro. Watch, I guarantee it's gonna be justified.
Yeah,
justified, bro.
Motherfuckers still gonna be like, why you boycotting Triple G versus Jalen Love? That's a good fight.
Yeah, they will say it's a good fight, bro. That is a good fight.
Jalen Love, man, he didn't even lose to Peter Quillen that bad, man. I'm like, man. I think a boxing fan, like real hardcore boxing fans will sit through anything.
I'm out watching.
I'm doing that shit, bro.
Watch trash fights, bro. Like
only time they can give me when the NBA go off and the NFL ain't on right now, that period.
Right. That's then you're gonna watch it. Ain't nothing else to choose from. But right now we got a lot of stuff getting to come back. Football's back. We're gonna be having
baseball playoffs.
hockey playoff back, hockey getting ready to start, NBA preseason getting ready to start. Why should I watch a bad boxing match? I'm not.
On top of that, Black Ops about to come out, NBA 2K19. They got to be doing 1,000 different things, bro.
And then they over there talking about, well, boxing's the business. We gotta let fights marinate. Or you keep talking that marinate stuff and then see if nobody care. Because I'm gonna tell you, here in the United States, Eddie Hearn, if you think you're gonna save American boxing by putting bum versus bum, guess what? You got another thing coming because people ain't gonna watch here in America. We have too many choices. You know what else people could do too? Leave the house. People have the option of leaving the house and not watching. People have the option of going to the movies. There's still movies that then they come out. There's plenty of movies for me to watch. I don't mind going to the movies. Matter of fact, my girl and I are movie buffs, so we go to the movies anyway. So a lot of times I like to do it on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I could do that.
I'm about to start doing that shit, man. I'm supposed to do it this Sunday.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again coming up on Sunday. Depending on who playing on Sunday Night Football, I may go during the football season because there's been some terrible Sunday Night Football matches, bro.
Yeah, it's been some shitty ass shit, man. Last few years, Monday night, Sunday night. Yeah, it's been some shitty ass shit. I'm watching Anthony Joshua hit the bag.
Chicago Bears versus Cleveland Browns, bro. Chicago Bears versus Cleveland Browns, something like that. I'm not watching that.
I'm going to the Lions and the Jets game though, man. I'm gonna be at that shit Monday night. Yeah, that shit.
The Jets gonna be improved, man. Only downside about the Jets is they, it's all the quarterback play still questionable, but they got a rookie quarterback, of course, from USC. But we'll see.
Sam Darnold, yeah, man. Oh, we got fucked up last night. For Buffalo. Bet he won't say the N word again. It's gonna be open season on his ass all year.
Hey, you know what though, man? Hey, it won't be the worst thing in the world to stink and to draft well, man. At the end of the day,
especially in the NBA, man, I can't stand teams that like to be in the middle of the road.
The offensive line approved yet?
Who?
The Lions offensive line.
I don't know, man. They put money into it. It's hard to tell.
Because what would help the passing game is if they had a legitimate running game.
Kerryon Johnson, good. They just don't play the nigga. I guess this is preseason. They trying to save him for week. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just waiting to see, man. Waiting to see. Kerryon Johnson, the truth.
Ty Gurley would have been beautiful for the Lions, bro.
Yeah, his career be over with. Anybody touch to Honolulu and Blue, man, that shit tough.
Getting hit in the backfield before it's set up.
And then we go see, and every year it come down to the division. Before I get off real quick, it come down to us and the Packers. We got to go to Green Bay. Man, niggas don't even turn that shit on no more, nigga. We going to the movies. We already know what's about to happen. And we could be up by 4. Aaron Rodgers could be at his 1. That motherfucker gonna throw a 90-yard Hail Mary and it's gonna get caught. Man, I'm sick of that nigga, man. Anytime that nigga in your division, dog, you just be like, man. The Cowboys lose to that nigga every time. They still talking shit. If the Cowboys is in our division, they be in the same motherfucking predicament, dog. That nigga just the greatest, dog. I can't stand Aaron Rodgers, but that nigga the GOAT, man.
Aaron Rodgers is a monster, man. I remember because I'm out here, man, so I got a chance to watch him play at Cal, man. It's sad what was almost happened. You guys know that Aaron Rodgers left. If Aaron Rodgers would have stayed at Cal, you know what it would have been? This would have been the top 3 players on offense. Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Jackson, and Marshawn Lynch. Aaron Rodgers just left the year before Deshaun Jackson chose to go to Cal. Can you imagine that team? That team.
Man, right, you had something like that too in Miami, man. Them niggas had a super duper squad one year. Nigga, Vince Wilfork was on the fucking pond, nigga. They had everybody, man. But I gotta log off real quick, bro. You tell me they find you at.
Last thing though, too, man. Oh, and their backup running back was Justin Forsett, bro. But
I like Justin Forsett.
But yeah, you can find me at the Cali Enigma Boxing and Sports Network, the Cali Enigma on Instagram, man, Twitter, man, and of course at S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. You know, I did a live stream on Friday because I was juiced. Because I talked about the high school games that happened, man. Like I said, when we gonna discuss more high school football because there's a lot of big. Because even in high school, we get the games we want to see, but in boxing we don't. So, but we're gonna discuss more high school games, and we're gonna discuss the big. Matter of fact, me and CJ ought to do a live stream sometime before Saturday, maybe Wednesday or something like that, man. I don't know, or something like that, man. Maybe I don't know if you have time. we can discuss the big games coming up this weekend, man. Because I know that, there are going to be games on
Oh
Thursday.
yeah, we can definitely connect. Yeah, for sure, Yep.
So let's do a live stream before before college football season officially kicks off. Even though it technically kicked off last weekend, but they
Yeah.
can college
Yeah.
kick off. So yeah,
Until
we can do a live stream on that, and then so you can be on the lookout for that. Like I said, man, if you guys like college football and you're not subscribed to S1210 College Sports Most Wanted, I'm telling you, we're gonna be hot during college football season. We're gonna be putting out videos on a regular basis and live streams. So
yeah,
make
link
sure
in the description. Yeah. Our college sports page, the link in the description. Yeah, it definitely is, man. Hey, y'all ask Fred, is he boycotting college football too? Ask Fred, is he boycotting Walmart?
Oh, man. I may shoot. I'm trying to make a decision, man, whether I'm gonna shoot down to LA, because I mean the USC plays UNLV at 1 p.m. But I mean, if something's local in the Bay Area, I don't know, man. I may go to a Cal game or something like that on Saturday if they play with Stanford. I don't know. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for this weekend, but I think I want to go to a college football game this weekend and check out some. So I'm definitely gonna do one of those, man. Yeah, man. I don't know if you're gonna do some on location, make a video, something like that from there too. I think, well, you probably will go to a Michigan game or something.
Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, I'm probably going Michigan State. That shit gonna be East Lansing though. I'll probably go up there. I'm gonna go Michigan, Ohio State. I want to, man. See how it pan out, man. I gotta see when they fight. Because I might go to the Danny Jacobs Derevchenko fight. I want to go out to that shit.
Right. Hey, Mike, that's what I think I'm gonna do. You know, Cal versus Stanford. Stanford always wins, so they win all the time. But maybe I'll come back down. I know USC plays USC plays someone good. I think USC plays Stanford next weekend, and I believe also I think in Stanford. So I might go check that one out too. So we'll see. But man, there's a lot of good stuff coming up. But yeah, we definitely gonna keep you guys up to date on college football, man. We gonna do reporting live from the scene, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be live, bro. It's gonna be live.
All right, till next time. Appreciate it, bro.
So,
yeah.